Hey, this is Psylacus, and today I'm going to be doing a review on the Sentinel 0G from CM Storm. If you like my videos, please follow me, and if you'd like to support me, please click my sponsors. A little bit about this mouse. Inside the packaging, it obviously has the mouse itself, a bunch of details about the mouse, as well as on the front it tells you that you get a free game. On the back it has details about the actual mouse itself. It has 128 kilobytes of onboard memory, 5,600 DPI, 1 millisecond response time, 1,000 hertz polling. It's got a whole bunch of stuff. It's pretty nice. Inside the box is just basically just like the Inferno and all the other ones in their line, as well as the Spawn. Actually, today I have the original Sentinel as well as the Inferno all side by side, so you can see them. I'm going to get over to that real quick. Alright, so let's see, a little bit. Here is the original mouse. It's all black finish, very similar to the new one. Same thing in the back. Everything about it is basically exterior wise the same, except for that instead of being all matte black, it is now covered in a black and silver finish. It's kind of hard to tell, but as you can see, it's a little bit different. Side-by-side comparison, they're basically the same, as well as next to the Inferno, which is the same sort of look to it there. As you can see, it's just a little bit bigger of a mouse than the last one. So you can see the Inferno is just a smaller one. The Spawn is even smaller. It's about this big. Alright, so now that you've taken a look at it, now the biggest difference between this old one and the new one to me, as far as feeling wise, other than having more memory, the center button is now a little bit it's a little bit firmer feeling when you turn it. It's got a little bit more of a click to it. But the only thing different is that the trigger on the top is very, very, very sensitive. It just takes a little bit. Sometimes I end up double clicking whenever I hit the middle one, but elsewise, you know, it feels good. All the switches are very, very firm on this mouse, so you click them and they have a nice click to them. I'll make a click noise for you, and it has a good feeling. Even the side buttons all have the same firm thing. It doesn't have very many buttons, all in all. It has the top two, the one in the center for changing, and then none on the other side, and only two on the other side. So if you like a whole lot of buttons, this is not the mouse for you. It's big. It also has interchangeable weights, which is nice. That way you can actually pop them out, and you can change it yourself. You just pop off the shield right here, and it comes with like little gram weights, so you can take them in and out to make it heavier and lighter. It doesn't make it all that much heavier or all that much lighter, for that matter. It's got the same looking headlights feel in the front. It saves your settings in the front, so actually I have different settings already saved from my last computer, and it saves them there. You can change the name of the what it says whenever you change it. For instance, like there's my DPI setting, and there's mine. So you know it has purple and blue, and it also has a cool feature that whenever you click the button, that the lights change. You can make them pulse. They call it breathing. You can change. Obviously, they're interdependent of one another lighting-wise. So the top can be different from the front, and vice versa, or they can be the same if you'd like. You can change the profile from the top two buttons right here. Alright, sorry, your DPI setting, and here's your change your profile button on the top. Of course, all these buttons are able to be changed from inside. The nice thing about this is that let's say you have these top two buttons. Most games, such as like World of Warcraft, Rift, first-person shooter, StarCraft, a lot of times they don't recognize these buttons as being buttons. For instance, let's say you wanted to bind grenade to one of these. If you try to do that and you try to click the button to bind it, it won't notice it, so which is a pain. But you can go into the software suite which they give you and you can change it. You can also do macros and scripting, so that way you can click it and you can make it wait a certain amount of seconds, do a certain chain of commands. Basically anything that you can basically script you can do, which is nice for those people who really like to customize stuff, specifically RPG players or StarCraft players that have different binds and different points in the map and stuff like that. This may be very good for you. It's a laser mouse. It's not optical. It has a little bit of an issue that when you pick it up and you clunk it back down, your mouse will fly off. But if you don't pick up your mouse, or if you game on a more of a soft surface, You won't notice that a lot, but you know, it's one of the problems with lasers. I'm sure most people know that. It's still a great mouse. You'll enjoy the heck out of it. The biggest issue I have with this mouse in total would be the fact that it takes a little bit of time to switch between your settings. So for instance, if you want to switch profiles or switch DPIs, there's a little bit of a hiccup between when it actually goes off, which can cost you your life in some situations. But once again, if you don't change your DPI settings a whole lot, it won't really matter. It's very smooth. The construction is super solid. The buttons feel great. All of them, except the center one's a little bit soft, considering how sturdy everything else is. Nice, very nice braided cable. I always like them. They don't get kinked up as much. It's pretty stiff. Like the cable itself is really stiff, as you can see. Like it even keeps some of the bends in it whenever you do that. Not too bad. Comes with the disc. The new CM Storm website's great. You can find your information and everything you'd ever want there, which is quite nice. That way you can do whatever you got to do. You can find this mouse for about 60 or 70 bucks off Amazon, Newegg, wherever you like, Tiger Direct, whatever it is. Let's see, a little bit. Also, you'll get an insert inside your game for a free copy of Shattered Horizons, which is kind of a nice, cool thing. I mean, most people have probably never played it. It's one of the demo software's game that they decided to make into a game. It's pretty cool. It's got lots of different uses for your mouse and your graphics cards. Once again, this is a review on the Sentinel from CM Storm. If you like my videos, please subscribe, like them. If you have any comments, want me to review one of your products, let me know. You just gotta send it to me a comment, send me a message, let me know. If you want to support me, click my sponsors. Once again, Sentinel, I'm Psylacus. Thanks for tuning in. Take care.